Hi, this is Brad with Copper Creek Cuts, a lawn care company in Northeast Florida, and today we are going to redo the front entrance island of the commercial HOA that I maintain. First, I'm going to get the mulch in, then I'm going to pull the shrubs up. Remember, we've got the deck system in, so that cuts a little bit off, but I don't know, that might be, it's about 10 of those, so a couple 100 gallons of stuff. And we've got most of this part clean. Everything under the shrubs and in front we've still got to do. I got to come back through and rake that one. Just got done doing a rough rake on that. Everything under here and in front I've still got. And then all this stuff needs to be gone over with a fine rake. After we get all the mulch up, then we're going to get the plants up. Then we're going to have to come through with a scuffle hoe and get all the weeds out. And then we should be good to go. We'll call that prepared enough. And thankfully, this property has a tree line, so we can just, excuse me, back up to it and dump everything. All right, we've been at it for almost 2 hours, not quite. Here's what we got. Pulled out 4 of the boxwoods and I think 3 of the loropetalums. Just been using the truck to get it started, and then I'll go dig a little with a shovel, pry a little bit, pull a little bit more with the truck. I just don't know what the truck can do on its own, so I'm kind of scared to, you know, just try and gun it. It's only 80 degrees, which isn't really hot for down here, but this kind of work, I'm just, I'm exhausted myself. So I'm gonna have a nice long lunch break with some sweet tea. For anybody up north, if you don't know, sweet tea, it isn't a glass of iced tea and then you pour sugar in it. It doesn't get you sweet tea. So you boil water and you steep the tea bags. Once you take the tea bags out, you pour sugar in, and because it's hot, it dissolves. You can't make sweet tea once the tea is cold by adding sugar. That's just not how it works. And I think the fact that I just spent a minute telling you how to make sweet tea, I think I do need a break and to get out of this sun. I'm just completely yanking them out with the truck now, and it's a lot easier. And the truck can do it, so that makes me feel a little bit better. So I got this super busy road. I got 2 cones out in front. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm trying to do it as safely as possible. Thank goodness we're done with that. That's nerve-wracking. This is a very busy road, and I had to keep going out and coming in whenever I was yanking these out. We're all done. We got a truck bed full. We're gonna go dump at the wood line, but this is what we've got left to work with. We need to pull up some of the big roots. We've still got mulch to clean up. We need to level everything out. So we still got a ways to go before this is ready for planting. So here we are, all smoothed out. Now the last thing we're gonna do is run the sprinklers, make sure we didn't pop any of them. It is a new day, we are back. We have about 35 bags of mulch. We have plants in our deck drawer because we ran out of space. We've got plants in our trailer, more mulch in our trailer. I got Kendall helping out, she's weeding over there. There's all the stuff in here, all these plants, some chairs to sit down on. Also got a canopy I need to set up, it's hot. We're looking at, I think 80 or 82 right now, and it's partly cloudy, but man, it's toasty. And here's what we're looking at now. Got everything spaced out, we're starting to put our edging in. Got it, excuse me, about 100 feet of edging. I just drank a lot of water and got burps, I'm sorry. So they're not spaced out in the middle, but they will be. This is what we got so far. I'm hoping to finish that edging relatively quickly and then help Kendall finish planting everything. That's where we're at right now. Then we'll have, after everything's in the ground, we'll start doing mulching, and that should be it. Several hours later, all the plants are in, all the edging is in, the dirt's raked out, and we're just starting to lay mulch. mulch is all in. Last step is, what do you think? You gotta blow this off. And don't forget my water bottle, which I think that one's Kendall's. Well, as much as I wish I could tell you that everything ended there perfectly fine, I went to turn the irrigation on yesterday and discovered that I had actually burst something with this stake right here. So we got to dig it up and see what I did. You can see right here, see how that edging is flexing with the tubing? I drove a stake right in there. Okay, so there's our completed repair. It was relatively straightforward. Just in case I couldn't get it fixed and had to water these plants in by hand, because they really should have been watered in last night. I don't want to stress them. Last thing I want to do is do this super expensive install and then, you know, have these plants die because they don't get water. So that glue should take 20 or 30 minutes to cure. So I think we're just gonna sit tight and wait, because I don't want to cover it up if the leak is still there. So I gotta wait to test it. So we'll wait for a little bit and test it and make sure it holds. And then we'll button everything up and then we'll be done. If this repair doesn't hold, you're gonna see a grown man cry. All right, it looks good. I always get the worst paranoia when I made a repair. Will it hold? Of course they will, because I do them the same as every other time, but it's still just something so nerve-wracking. All right, so now we are officially done. Ah, I'm getting sprayed by that one. And actually, I guess technically we need to fill that hole in. So we're just gonna hang around and make sure that it doesn't, over the minute this thing is running, it doesn't flood. But I think we're good.